All right, let's please have a seat on our mat. We're going to use a strap as well as the blocks today. Okay, so let's take a seat on our mat, have our blocks and our towel handy. But to begin with, let's sit nice and tall. Stretch that spine out. The neck is straight up above your shoulders. Place your hands gently on each knee. Now close your eyes. Take a deep belly breath in. Feel that tummy rise as you bring in the air. And now slowly exhale. Drop your chin to your chest. Breathe. Exhale, taking that chin all the way to the ceiling. Bring your hands underneath your jawline. Breathe. Exhale, gently pushing up. Hands to your knees. Another breath, please. And exhale, bringing that chin all the way back down. Bring your head center. Turn it to the right as you breathe in, and slowly to the left. Eyes are closed. Breathe in over to the right, and again to the left. Now breathe in over to the right and hold. Take the first two fingers of that left hand to your jawline. Take a breath. And exhale slowly, pushing on that jaw. Feeling a nice stretch in your neck. And release, leaving your head to the right. Take your right hand to behind your head. Take a breath in. Exhale, gently pulling down on that head. Stretch your left hand out onto the mat. I'm going to take a breath here. And another breath. We're going to exhale as we slowly lift that elbow all the way to the ceiling. And release, bringing the head center. Walk those fingertips to above your left ear. Breathe in. Exhale, pulling that ear toward your right shoulder. And release, drop both hands back to the mat. We're going to start moving our head over to the left as we breathe in. And now over to the right. Nice and slow. Do your breathing as you rock this head back and forth. When you're on the left shoulder side, hold. Take your first two fingers of the right hand to the jaw. Breathe. And exhale, gently pushing on that jaw. Drop the right hand to the mat. Take the left hand to the back of the head. Breathe in. Exhale, gently pulling down on it. Stretching those fingers out on the right side. Take another breath. As you exhale, let's lift that elbow to the ceiling. Come center. Walk those fingers to above the right ear. Sitting nice and tall. Breathe. Exhale, pulling that left ear to the left shoulder. Stretch out those right fingers. And come center. Both hands are dropped to the mat. Stretch the fingertips out as far as you can. And now bring your arms up, shoulder height, stop sign hands. Push to the opposite walls. Take a breath. As you exhale, drop the fingertips down. Breathe in and up, push. Exhale, drop them down. One more, bring them up and push. Exhale, drop them down. Make a fist. We're going to make big circles at the shoulder, moving those arms forward and then back. Breathe. Come center. Now let's go in the opposite direction. Arms forward, then back. Big circles. Stop sign hands again and slowly drop those arms down to the mat. Now let's move those shoulders. One at a time, bring them up close to your ear, working out those muscles we just used. And come center. Stretch the fingers out again. Now palms up. Take a deep belly breath in and lift those arms straight up to the ceiling. Reach. Palms away and exhale all the way down. Again, deep breath in. Reach. Exhale, palms. One more deep breath in. And exhale down. Take your right hand to your left knee. We're going to grab a block, put it behind us. Left hand behind us. Let's push up against that block and do our first torso twist for today. Look over the left shoulder. Take a few breaths here. And come center. Let's do that on the other side. So take your left hand to your right knee. Your right hand comes behind you on that block, pushing straight up on that spine. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly turn and look over your right shoulder. Take another breath here. And release. Bring both blocks right to the center for me. Scoot up close. We're bringing our palms down and out to the side again. Turn your hands up. Let's reach way up in the air for a deep breath. And as we exhale, we're going to bring our hands into like a, goalpost. Almost like cactus arms, but we're not arching our back. Let's hold this. Open your fingers wide. Palms are facing out. Take a deep breath in. And now bend forward at the waist and bring your fingertips to the mat. Kind of like a spider, but this is butterfly. So what I'd like you to do is stare down at those bricks in front of you and drop your shoulders. Let those shoulders relax, pushing up with your fingertips against the mat. Let's take a breath. Take one more breath and push yourself forward. We're going to stack our bricks so that we have one on one side and the other on two. We're going to take another deep breath up, reach, and now exhale, forward half fold, bringing your forehead to the block. Leaving your arms straight out at your shoulder, we're going to take a breath. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, drop those hands to the mat. Now place your hands down on the mat. Forearms are straight out from your legs. Take a breath. Take another breath and use those hands to push yourself. I'm going to take the blocks, bring one under each leg. Another deep breath up. Reach. Exhale, forward half fold, bending at the waist, at the hinge. Your hands are still alongside your ears. Take another deep breath in and exhale all the way back down. Let's bring our left arm on the outside of the left knee. Stretch and reach out with that right hand. Breathe. And now come center again with forearms on the mat. Take a breath. Bring the right arm on the outside of the right knee and stretch the left fingertips across the mat. Take a breath here. Come back center, forearms are down, breathe. And push yourself back up as you exhale. Well, moving those bricks, we're going to take our legs and stretch them out. Let's move them up and down a little bit, get some blood flow. Blocks are going behind our hips. Palms are on the edges of those blocks. Okay, let's flex the feet and now point. Breathe in, flex. Exhale, point. One more. Breathe in, flex. Exhale, point. Flex those feet. Engage your core. Take a deep breath in. And now we're going to push up and lift those hips up off the floor. And then exhale all the way down. Move those legs a little more than hip width apart and bring the toes together as we breathe in. Exhale out. Toes together. Breathe. Exhale. One more. Deep breath. And exhale. Keep the feet flexed. Hands around the blocks again. We're going to take a deep breath in and lift. Exhale all the way back down. Now both toes are to the left and then the right. Continue the windshield wiper toes. Couple more. And center. One more lift. Deep breath in. Engage your core and come up. And breathe back down. Okay. Let's bring the left foot into the right thigh. The right foot is straight out. I'm going to use just one block today on the inside of that calf. Let's take a deep breath overhead. Reach. A full forward fold to those toes. Now you can let your left hand rest on the block. Right hand has a grab of those toes if you can. If not, grab that ankle. We're going to take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, come on down just a little bit more. Then release that coming up a bit. Open chest, deep breath. And exhale, sliding those fingers down, grabbing those toes or ankle again. And exhaling. Place your right hand palm up on that top of that block. Tap it with your left fingertips. Now take a deep breath and follow that hand all the way to the ceiling. Breathe. Exhale all the way back down. Breathe in and up. Exhale down. One more. Breathe in and up. Leave your head up and take that arm over your head toward the toes. You're still looking up. Exhale. Now turn your torso toward that foot. Take a breath. Exhale, slowly coming all the way up. And we're going to leave our blocks to the side, but turn toward the bent knee. I want you to come down further on this knee today. So we're going to sit up tall for a breath. And now we're going to walk ourselves down to this knee. Can you come to your forearms and still keep that right foot flexed? That's the flexibility we want to achieve over here. If you can't, go as far as you can. And we're going to hold this for a breath. Breathe in and exhale. Slide that right leg all the way back as you hunt for a block. Sorry about that. Slide the right leg out. We're going to do pigeon. So we're going to bring ourselves up on that left knee. The left toes are on the right side of the mat. Take one of your blocks and place it under that left hip. Bring your body down on that, stretching that right leg out even further. Flat foot on the right side. Left block, it stays on the right side. Use your hands to walk yourself up. Chest is up and open. And we are in a supported pigeon. Take a breath here. Kickstand those right toes. Lift the knee up. Breathe. As you exhale, flatten that foot and drop the knee back down. Let's move to the inside of that front knee. And we're going to come down onto our forearms. The block is on side 2. Bring your forehead to that block. Breathe. Now use your arms to bring yourself back up. Remove that brick underneath your hip and come seated, bringing the soles of your feet together. We're going to rock and open up those sits bones. Take your elbows toward the knees and shift your weight back and forth. Make sure you're engaging your core here. Breathe. And come center. Push those feet out away from you. Sit up tall, open chest for a breath. And now slide out as you exhale, wrapping those fingers around those toes. Take another breath in. And this time we're going to bring ourselves even further into that diamond shape. Go ahead and drop your head. Tuck yourself in. And come center. Let's stretch out that left leg, bring in the right, grab one of the blocks, and put it to the calf, inside calf. Let's take a deep breath out. Exhale, full forward fold all the way down to those left toes. Place your right hand on the block. Breathe. Push your chest up a little bit for another breath. And now exhale, pulling yourself even further down. Turn the palm up on the left hand on top of the block. We're going to tap with the right fingertips. Take a breath and follow that arm all the way up. And exhale down. Breathe in and up. And exhale down. One more. Breathe in and up. Now this time we're bringing that exhale arm over our ears, over our head, toward the toes. Breathe here. Another deep breath in. Turn your torso toward that leg and exhale. Now let's slowly come up, grabbing that brick. We're going to put it so they're handy this time, but we're not putting them beside the knee. With both hands beside the bent knee, we're going to breathe in. Now slide out, bringing that forearms down to the mat if you can, making certain you still have a flexed left foot. Breathe here. All right, let's slide that left foot back. Bring ourselves up onto the right knee. The right foot, only one. Right foot comes to the outside edge of your mat. Take one of your blocks and place them underneath your right hip. Now slide down onto that block. Bring the other block into the inside there. And use your hands to walk your chest up and open. We're in supported pigeon. Breathe. Extend those left toes and lift the knee. Breathe. Exhale, flatten that foot back down. Now let's move our hands to the inside. Bring that block up to side 2. Place your forearms on each side of it and rest your forehead on top for a few breaths. Use your hands to push yourself back up, removing the block underneath your hip and coming seated forward with your soles of your feet together. This time we're going to flutter. So pull those feet in. Let's grab a hold of the instep of our feet and we're going to flutter those legs. They come up and down just a little bit. Take a breath. Close your eyes. Drop your chin and breathe. Exhale, lifting the chin to the air. One more breath. And exhale, coming center. Okay, let's hold. We're going to come to a tabletop position. So bring yourself up to hands and knees. And as always, we're going to begin this position with cow and calf, which is wonderful for your lower back. So what I'd like you to do is make sure your knees are underneath your hips. Hands are on top of the blocks, open wide. We're going to do a cow, which drop your belly, lift your head and breathe. And now exhale, arching that back, pushing up, letting all the air. We're going to do a total of 5 of these. Here we go. 4. Exhale. Breathe in for 3. Exhale. 2. Breathe in. Exhale. Last one. Deep breath. And exhale. Let's widen the knees. Bring the big toes together. Push your hips back. We're going to be going into child's pose. I'd like you to have both bricks stacked high. Bring your forehead down to the blocks, stretching your arms straight out. Take a few breaths. Relax those shoulders. Use your hands to push yourself back up. Wait, now I'd like one block under the left hand, the other under the right knee. You get in the proper position for tabletop. And now engage your core. Take a deep breath and stretch out the right arm and the left leg. Straight out, nice straight line here. Let's hold this for a breath. Take another deep breath in and come into awkward airplane. Limbs go to the side. Breathe in and return to pointer here. Straight out. Let's tap the knee. And then exhale out. Breathe in and tap. Exhale out. One more. Breathe in and tap. And exhale out. Bring that right hand down. And the left toes kickstand on the mat. Push back. Nice calf stretch here. And release. Push back. And release. One more. Push back. And release. Bring that knee back to the floor. Remove the block from the right knee. Place it under your right hand. We're going to do fire hydrants. I'm going to do those on the left. So engage your core. Take a deep breath in and lift that left knee out. And then exhale down. Breathe in and up. Exhale down. One more. Breathe in and up. And exhale down. We're going to do our fire hydrant flow. Bring the knee up, hover it toward the mat, and now around the other leg. Bring it back toward the mat and up. Down, around. One more. Up, down, and around, and hold the around. So turn your head and look over your right shoulder here. Breathing. Come center. And now what I'd like you to do is take your hands off those blocks, but push your hips toward the right corner. It makes you cross your knees, relax your hips. It should feel really good on that left hip, a nice outer hip stretch. Take a breath in and come back to tabletop. This time we're going to move the left brick under the left knee. Right hand stays on top of that brick. And we're going to take a deep breath in and lift the left arm and right leg straight out. Breathe. Take another deep breath. Exhale into awkward airplane. Breathe in again, straight out in pointer. Tap the knee. Breathe. Exhale. Tap that knee again. Exhale. One more tap and exhale. Bring the left hand down and the right toes kickstand on the floor. Let's push back for a calf stretch. And release. Push back. And release. One more deep breath. And release. Coming back into tabletop, we're going to move the left block underneath the left hand. We're going to do fire hydrant on the right. Gauge your core, take a breath, and lift out that right knee. and exhale it down. Breathe in and up and exhale down. One more deep breath and exhale. Now fire hydrant flow. Deep breath out, hover down, now come around. Bring back to the mat, breathe up, down, and around. One more. Up, down, and we're holding the around. Turn your head and look over your left shoulder. Breathe. Bring your head center and your hands off the blocks. We're going to push those hips back to the left corner this time. Our knees are crossed, and we're stretching the right outer hip. Should feel good. Breathe. Take another breath, and as you exhale, bring yourself back into tabletop. Put your bricks aside and just your hands coming into a tabletop without blocks. I want to rock and go into upward facing dog eventually. So let's rock back, taking a breath toward our heels. Slide those hands forward a little and exhale, arching that back, stretching out the torso. Take another deep breath in and back. Exhale forward. Deep breath in and back. And exhale forward. All right, let's do it again. This time we're coming into upward facing dog. So back. And as you come forward, exhale. Let's lift those knees up off of the mat if you can. All the weight is on the top of your feet. And of course, your shoulders, arms are holding you up. Take some breaths here. We got this. Take another breath. On this third breath, as you exhale, slowly lower your body all the way down to the mat. And give me cactus arms. They're on the floor, bent. We're looking straight ahead. I'd like you to slide that right knee up so it's parallel with that hip. Flex the foot. This is half a frog. Breathe here. Now let's slide that right knee back down. And let's bring the left knee up parallel with the hip. Flex the foot. Still on our cactus arms, looking down at the mat underneath our head. Breathe. Now we're going to move into a full frog. So slide your left knee back down a little bit, not quite parallel with your hip. And slide the right one back up. Flex both feet. So you do not have them up as high as your hips are. This time I'd like you to lay on your left cheek and push your tummy toward the floor as you breathe. Lift that head to the right cheek. Do the same thing. Take a breath. Lift that head center again. Straighten out the legs. And come up on your forearms. Placing your hands clasped together underneath your face. We're going to kickstand those toes. Come up into a plank for 5 breaths. Deep breath in and lift. And so we're going to hold this for 5 breaths. Engage your core. That protects that lower back. Breathe. Number 3 breath. 2 more, folks. All right, let's drop to the knees. Push ourselves back up into tabletop for a short downward facing dog. Kickstand those toes, engage your core, and push. We're going to pedal the feet up and down. And now hold the down dog. Walk your feet to your hands. Now, can you reach the floor with your fingertips? We've been using our blocks lately, but this should improve our stretching mechanism here. I can. I hope you can. Let's take a deep breath. Take the hands to the shins and flatten out that back. Bend those knees a little bit and slowly come up. Let's take a deep breath overhead. Exhale, cactus. Another deep breath up. And hands to our side. All right, halfway. Let's have a drink of water, and then we'll come into balancing. Okay. All right, I'm gonna gather my stuff. We're gonna be using our strap on the floorboard right after balance, so have that handy. And our blocks are gonna be here. Okay. So our first balance, I'm gonna fix my camera just a little bit so got my head in the picture. We're gonna do tree for our first one today. First, of course, is grounding. So get your feet hip width apart, lift those toes, set them on the floor. Push the thighs down, but the head up, straight spine. Deep breath up. Exhale, cactus. Another deep breath. Now open those hands wide, palms away, and slowly exhale. Bringing that at just about a foot from your body. We're going to hold this, actively engaging our hands spread wide, pushing those thighs down, breathing. Breathe. One more breath as we exhale, slowly come out of mountain pose. Okay. Again, grounded, getting in that position. We're putting all the weight on the right leg. Now let's lift that left leg up. Oh, sorry, kickstand it to your ankles. We're doing tree. Okay, get a balance spot on the floor to watch. Slide that foot to your ankle. If you'd like a little more challenge, we can bring it up into our thigh. And then bring up your branches. Breathe. And come on down out of tree. All right, let's do that on the other side. Again, we're going to get grounded. Toes, thighs, neck is nice and straight, shoulders down. Let's kickstand all the weight on the left, kickstand the right toes. Find that spot to focus on. Slide that foot to your calf or to your thigh, and now bring up those branches. Breathe while you do this. And now come on up, down out of tree. Very good. We're going to do the one where we put our arms out and hold the position 3 different times. That one's a little challenging, but I think it's good for us. So let's get grounded again. Now, so the first one we're going to do is lift the right leg. All the weight's on the left side and the right knee is up. Find that spot to focus on and bring your arms out at shoulder height. We're going to, yeah, it didn't work for me. All right. Get back into the pose if you fall out of it. And we're going to hold this for a few breaths. Make sure the left knee is soft. All right, let's tap that toe. But we're coming right back into it. Lift that knee and pull it out. And then the arms come straight out. Bring the knee in, tap that foot again. Not balanced good today. And now that leg is going straight out. Arms are shoulder height. And down. All right. Let's move that left hip that took all that pain and weight. I'm going to do it on the other side. Grounded. Weight to the right. Lift the left knee. Bring those arms straight up. And now breathe. Tap that foot down. Come right back up and open the knee out. Arms are straight out at shoulder height. Breathe. Fly got me. Bring that leg down, right back up again. Up. This time the leg is going out to the side. Arms are straight out at shoulder height. And down. Very good. All right, for our last one, we're going to close our eyes. So let's get grounded. Feet are hip width apart, standing nice and tall. Let's cross our arms across our chest, put all the weight to the left leg, and let the right hover up, just a little bit off of the mat. All right, let's close one eye and open. Close the other eye, open. Close them both. And come out. All right. Let's do that one more time on the other side. Grounded. All the weight in the right. Let the left toes hover. Cross your arms across your chest. Close one eye. And open. Close the other. And open. Close them both. I can't believe how hard that is. All right, let's go into some floor work. We're going to grab our towel. We're going to do some standing floor work with the towel to begin with. Get that strap shoulder width apart. Just so that you can put some tension on it and have it shoulder width apart. Drop that down. Our toes are going out at an angle. Our legs are more than hip width apart. 45-degree angle. We're going to put tension on there. Take a deep breath in and lift that strap all the way above our head as far back as you can go. Exhale it forward. Breathe in and up. Exhale down. One more. Tension. Pull that strap. Lift it high. And exhale it down. Very good. Shake out those shoulders a little. Now bring that strap shoulder height this time. Taking a deep breath in, we are going to pull, not moving our torso, over to the left. And now, tension on that strap over to the right. Breathe in and over to the left. And again over to the right. One more. Deep breath. And now exhale. Come center and drop that down. Again, roll those shoulders. This time, take the tension on the strap right up to alongside your ears. Breathing in, we're going to pull that strap over to the left. Should have a C shape in that torso. Take a breath and exhale over to the right. Breathe in again, left. And exhale, right. One more, left. And exhale, right. Come center and slowly bring those arms back down. Okay, we are going to go into squats now. So we still have the strap where it is hip width, shoulder width apart. And we are going to lift up with the strap and come down with the knees. And now exhale back up. Arms come down. Let's do that again. Breathe in and up. Squat. Exhale down. Breathe in and squat. And exhale down. One more. We're going to breathe in and squat and hold this. We're going to bring our arms down and we're going to pulse. Little pulses here. Back is nice and straight. No leaning forward. Breathe. And come center and up. Bring your toes forward. And I'd like you to let go of the left side and bring that right arm straight up by your ear. Walk your hands up that strap behind you. All right, take a deep breath in and pull down on that strap as you exhale. Release that. Breathe in. Exhale, pull down. Release. One more. Breathe and exhale. And release. We're going to bring that right arm forward into the crook of the left. We're going to take a deep breath in, pull that arm so the shoulder stretches across our chest. And come center. We're going to switch hands now. Put that strap in your left hand and up over your back. Walk those right hands up to the strap as far as you can. Deep breath in. Exhale, pull. Release. Walk those fingers up a little more. Deep breath. Exhale, pull down. One more. Deep breath and exhale. I'm going to bring that arm forward into the crook of the right. Now we're going to pull that across our chest as we breathe in and exhale. And come center. All right, take the strap behind your back now and still grab a hold of it so that it is about hip width or shoulder width apart and put some tension on it. Toes are forward again. We're going to take a deep breath in. Pull down on those shoulders as you exhale. Leaving those shoulders pulled down. Take another deep breath in. And this time we're going to bend forward at the hinges as we come all the way down. Lift those arms up in the back. Look back behind your legs. Breathe. Take another breath. Bend those knees a little. Engage your core and slowly come all the way back up. All right. Relax those shoulders. We're going to do this one more time. Tension on the strap. Pull down the shoulders. Breathe in. And exhale. Leaning forward at the hinges and lifting those arms in the back. Top of your head is straight down to the floor. Look behind your legs. Breathe. Bend those knees a little and slowly come all the way back up. Okay. We're going to put the strap to the side. We're going to have our blocks near our feet. Feet are more than hip width apart. Toes forward. Take a breath up for me. Exhale all the way down, swan dive down. Placing your hands in the center of the mat. Take a breath. We're going to walk our hands over to that right block. Left leg straightens and stretches the inner thigh. Right knee is bent. Breathe. Just go ahead and take a breath over to the left side. Now the opposite is true. The right leg is straight, left knee is bent. I'm going to do this for a few rotations. So breathe in and over to the right. Exhale. Breathe in over to the left. Exhale. One more set. Breathe in over to the right. And exhale left. All right. We're going to bring those blocks together, side one, stack, and put our hands on them. It's a ways away from us. We're going to come up on our toes. Come on up on your toes, leaning forward, and push back to your heels, looking back behind your legs. Breathe in and up on toes, and exhale back. One more. Breathe in and up, and exhale. Heel toe your feet in till your hip width apart. Slide your blocks a little bit closer to your feet and spider your fingertips on them so that you have a nice flat back here. Take a breath here. Release the blocks and bring those hands to your waist. Still have a flat back. Take a breath here. Bend your knees a little bit and slowly come all the way up. Make sure your head is last. Let's take one last deep breath overhead. Exhale, cactus. Another deep one up. And bring those hands to your side. All right, we're going to have a seat on the mat in a long position. We'll go this way today. We will be using our strap when we are all the way down on the mat. But till then, we're going to take one block. We're going to place it between our knees, and we're going to do boat. So we're going to get in boat position where knees are up, feet are flat on the mat, and our hands are behind us. Now, engage your core and lift the feet up and your arms out. This is boat. A little different when you're trying to keep a block between your knees. Breathe. And now come out of boat. Let's go into fish. A block for your head and another block for your shoulder blades. Engage your core and bring yourself down onto the blocks. Make sure they're in the right spot. All right, and when you are in a good position, we're going to bring those arms straight out from our shoulders in a T position, looking straight up. Now relax the shoulders, let them droop. Take a few breaths here. Breathe. All right, hard for me to come out of it. All right, let's do that though. Let's pull the blocks out and let's get where we are straight out on the mat with a block in each hand. Bring those blocks up overhead. And now we're going to reach with the right side. Again, reach with the left. Okay, reach with both. Breathe. We're going to slide those arms all the way down to our sides, bringing the blocks with us, dropping them by our hips. Bring both knees in together and give them a hug. Let's rock side to side. All right, feet to the mat. Grab one of your blocks and place it between your knees. We are going to do bridge. So pull your heels close to your hips. Palms are down next to you. Hands, palms down. Chin to chest. Push that right into the floor with your lower back. Take a deep breath in and lift. Exhale down. Again, lift up. This is 4. And back down. Breathe up. 3. And back down. Lower back down. 2. And last one, lift. And release. Go ahead and grab that block and place it next to you. Let's stretch out the left leg. Bring that right leg in and give it a hug. Just that right knee. We're going to be using our strap here. But first, we're going to take a hold of the outside of that right knee with our left hand. Now pull that knee towards your left shoulder. Feeling an outer hip stretch here. Breathe. And release. Straighten up that left leg, right leg. Sorry. Bring the strap around the thigh of that right leg and push the heel to the ceiling, straight up. Take a deep breath in and now exhale and pull that leg towards you. Release that. We're going to take another deep breath in. Exhale, pulling the leg towards you and lift the left leg and your shoulders off the mat. And release. Slide the strap to your calf. Hold it in both hands. Push that leg out. Take a deep breath. Exhale, pull the leg towards you. And release. Take another breath. Exhale and lift. Back down. Slide the strap to the bottom of the flex foot. Both hands on the strap. Deep breath. Exhale, bring that leg towards you. And release. Another deep breath in. Exhale, lift. And lower it back down. And we're going to slowly lower this right leg to the right side. Both ends of the strap are in your right hand. You're going to control it with the strap. When you feel like you're as far open as you can go, hold. Take a few breaths here. Take another deep breath in and let's guide that leg straight up again. When you're center, switch hands. Go to the left hand. Now we're going to bring this leg over to the left side. Going to leave our knee even with our hip. When you're there, take a few breaths. And come center, release that strap, and let's bring both legs into our chest. Hug, rock side to side. All right, find one of your blocks. Lift and put it underneath your lower back and your hips. And you feel comfortable with that. Go ahead and lift both legs straight up in the air. Flex those feet. Take a breath. And exhale, opening and pointing. Breathe in and close. Flex. Exhale, open and point. Breathe in for a flex and close. Exhale, open and point. Now let's leave it in a V, and we are going to flex, then point our feet up and down. Make sure your tummy is holding in. Now point those toes and let's rotate the ankles, big circles. The opposite direction, big circle. Take a breath and close those legs. And now drop the feet to the mat and lift up and remove that breath. Find that towel again. Stretch out the right leg, bring the left knee in, give it a hug. Take a breath here. Put your right hand on the outside of that left knee, breathe in. As you exhale, pull that right knee toward that left shoulder. And release. Finding the strap, place it around the right thigh and push that heel up to the ceiling, straightening that leg. Holding with both hands, take a deep breath in. Now exhale, pulling that leg towards you. Release. Breathe in. Exhale, lift. And release. Slide that strap up to your calf. Take a breath in. And exhale, pull the leg towards you. Relax. Breathe. Exhale, lift. Slide the strap to the bottom of the flex foot. Take a breath. Exhale, pull. And relax. Deep breath. Exhale, lift. All right, strap into both ends into the left hand. Right arm goes to the floor. We're going to slowly drop that left leg to the left side. Breathe. When you get to the comfortable position, hold for a few breaths. Let's bring that leg back center. Switch hands on the strap and bring the leg to the right side. Keep your knee the same height as your hip. Take a breath here. I'll bring that leg back center, drop the strap, pull both knees in again. Rock side to side. Reach down and grab the outside of each foot. And now push your heels up toward the ceiling, still holding on. Now your knees are near your underarms. You're pulling down on those legs, lower back's on the floor. Happy baby. Let's pedal those feet. We're rocking just a little bit here. Take some breaths. All right, bring the soles of those feet together. Hold on to your ankles. We're in upward butterfly. Chin to chest. Take a breath. Drop those feet to the floor, still in butterfly. Breathe. Let's slide the knees up and together and heel toe the feet to you feel the edge of your mat. And now just hold that. Breathe. Take your right hand to your left shoulder and your left hand over your tummy. Take a breath. Exhale loudly. Arms are out to a T. Left hand to right shoulder, right arm across the tummy. Take a breath. Exhale loudly. Hands go down to your side, palms up. Pointer finger to thumb. Heel toe your feet back in. And now drop into open butterfly again. Take a breath. We're going to get ready for Savasana. So slide those feet out toward the end of your mat and just let your legs and feet flop open. Your chin is to your chest. Everything's relaxed. Bring that breathing to normal. After the airplane goes by, we're going to have some quiet solitude for a few minutes. Relax the muscles that we work so hard to do. Let those thoughts just float on by. Wiggle fingers and toes. Let's roll over onto our side. Slowly push yourself up to a seated position. Let's give ourselves a hug. Finding the time for ourselves today. Let's open those arms wide and hug again. I hope you have a wonderful week. Namaste. Thanks for joining me, everybody.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Enjoy your rest of your week and your weekend.
Will do.
Thanks, Joyce.
You're welcome. See you soon.
Thanks, Joyce.
You're welcome.